Hi, my name is Paul Ashworth, and I have a story I'd like to share with you. In the fall of 2008, I was diagnosed with a rare illness called chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy, or CIDP for short. There is no known cause that triggers CIDP, and there is no cure for it. I'm told that it is human nature to hold someone accountable for our misfortunes, and having no one to blame for this little understood illness, I became angry at God. And this anger spilled out suddenly one afternoon as my beautiful wife was driving me home from yet another doctor visit. We still didn't know if the treatment regimen had worked, and I was still scared and in a little bit of pain. When Kathy said, "Thank God that this treatment regimen exists," I angrily responded that I'm having difficulty thanking God for any of this. I argued that if I owed God credit for my treatment and recovery, then He should also take responsibility for my getting ill to begin with. In my simple logic, it only seemed fair that God should take responsibility for both the good and the bad. I wasn't able to see then that there might be a positive outcome to my sickness. But now that the dark cloud of anger and self-pity has cleared, I can see that God had a purpose for me. I now see that my anger was based on the belief at the time that God was in complete control of my life, or for that matter, the affairs of the entire world. I now see that He gives each of us individual purpose and allows us to learn from our dealings with both joy and challenge. I was devastated to learn of my illness and wondered, like Job did back then, what I could have possibly done to deserve this fate. But it has been my journey from sickness to recovery that has allowed me to recognize something that was right there in front of me all along. You see, before I became sick, I was so focused on my job and planning for the future that I wasn't seeing the things of real value right in front of me. I was missing today because of my focus on tomorrow. Using my illness, God forced me to slow down and take stock of how important Kathy and our kids are in my life today. Over the past year, many members of the APC congregation have kindly said that they prayed for my health and recovery. That I can stand and walk today is testimony to the power of prayer. I don't know what the future holds for my health, whether I'll have a relapse tomorrow, next month, next year, or whenever. But I do know that I no longer fear a relapse. I now have faith and trust in God because He has set my priorities in order. My already good marriage is deeper and richer for facing a life-changing event with my wife by my side. Her support is good medicine. In closing, I want to share with you my revelation through this journey. I completed my last treatment on Christmas Eve. I thought that successfully completing my difficult series of treatments on Christmas Eve was quite possibly the best gift I could ever receive. Then, a few weeks after that was when I lost my temper in the car, barked at my loving wife, and cursed God. Rather than punish me for damning His name, God did more than forgive me for my transgression. He gave me the gift of appreciation. He opened my eyes to those things of real value that are right in front of me. I celebrate today because I am healthy today and able to enjoy it with my family and friends. My body may be a little weaker, but my spirit is so much stronger. God has allowed me to see that while CIDP is now part of my future, I choose not to let it control my future. And while I could have suggested to God something other than CIDP to send me this message, His gift to me is priceless all the same. My journey is far from over. But from now on, I'm going to face life's challenges with my arm around my wife and my faith in God, because He's shown me that He knows best in what direction I need to be headed. I hope that when life throws you a serious challenge, you can reflect on this story and place your trust in God. He'll get you through it. Thank you.